Are y'all ready? Episode 4, Love During Lockup. Let's see what's going on this week. All right, y'all, we have the first commercial break, and they started off the episode with Ayonna and Jamal, and she getting her kids ready to go to the park. Her brother is coming to pick her up to meet Jamal's mom and I think his sister? I don't know, I think his sister. And her son looks so over it. I thought it was kind of funny, but he looks so over it in the backseat. He's like, why do we got to be here? But Jamal calls her while she is on the way to the park in the car with her brother. And they're talking. And so she's like, I'm in the car with my brother. So he's like, what's up, bro? So they start talking. And her brother is like, y'all really gonna get married when you get out? And stuff like that. So it goes dead silent for a moment. And she's like, I know you hear him. So then he's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. His hair. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And so then he's like, we're gonna be together for a while, for about 2 years. 2 years. And then we're gonna get married. She's like, what? And he's like, so she got upset basically because the shit is starting. The shit is starting and he's not out, and she's on the way to meet the parents. So we'll see. And then they went over to Andrew and Candace, and Andrew got the apartment and he's buying stuff for the apartment. He's still spending money like crazy, trying to make sure that she has everything. But the new thing is her friend Denise then came over, and her friend is not to be trusted. So she called while her friend is over there helping him, unpack the furniture and stuff because they delivering the furniture and stuff. And she goes sneak off to the bathroom, and she's trying to tell Denise like, ooh, this is basically a lick. You're going to be able to control him and do whatever he wants you to do. You're really not going to move to New Jersey. And I'm like, who is this friend? But she was on the phone telling her, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to leave until I get the custody situation settled with my son. But, I mean, my life is in his hands right now. And then it just kind of went to commercial. But it's like her friend seemed sketch to the fact of where she, like, if she could slide in the spot, she would. Which is messed up. But, yeah, her friend is sketch. I'll see y'all at the next commercial. All right, y'all, we're back. They came back from the commercial with Shanta and True, and she got some pictures that she sent him. They came back in the mail. So she called up to the jail, and she's like, why would I get pictures back? Because they look like normal pictures. And they tell her that it's because he must be on the restricted list because of somebody mailing him something inappropriate. And she's like, well, it's not me. So he calls, and she tells him, like, all of this. And so he's like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody mailed me nothing. I'm not cheating on you. Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, if I find out he's cheating on me, I'm not going to stay with him. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, blah, blah, blah. We heard it all before. So then they go into Rick and Samantha, and they're talking about Rick's going to go to a class reunion. And Samantha's a little bit insecure because, Rick used to be cute and talk to the girls and stuff like that. He used to date, people, stuff like that. And so she asks him, do people know that they're engaged? And he's like, no, he doesn't want to tell anybody. So she gets upset. But he feels like he should have a right to not say anything. Like he should have the right to tell people when he wants to tell people. So they got into it over that. And then he was like, she wants me to marry her while she's still in jail. Is that even legal? Is that even possible? So she's trying to rush the hell out of him. And he's like, I want to get to know you where you are at this stage before I commit. So these couples ain't seeming to be working out, but we'll see. Is love enough? Catch you at the next commercial. All right, y'all, we are back at the commercial. And this segment was pretty short. It was only with Ayonna and Jamal. And she was pulling up to the park to meet his mom and his sisters. I found out a lot. So, first of all, your ex best friend, well, her ex best friend, is actually one of his baby mamas, which he has four of already. And she says that she's going to be the lucky number five. When has number five ever been a lucky number? Leave it in the comments. Tell me. Who said number five was a lucky number? I thought number seven was, or number three. But who said number five was? Y'all just making stuff up to fit the narrative. But okay. So then her mama, I mean his mama is like grilling her, like, are you sure being a stripper, you're gonna be able to be with one person? And she's like, yeah, I hear all the pickup lines, I'm, willing to be with him. So he calls and puts her on blast in front of his parents. He was acting all timid in the car with her brother, but now because she's in his territory with his mom, he's showing who he really is. He get on the phone talking about some, yeah, because a couple of minutes ago she was just being upset with me because I told her that we're gonna wait 2 years to get married just to fill each other out. Got his family looking at her crazy like, oh, so you was just tripping 5 minutes ago about being married? Like, okay, we told you this. His mama is telling you, I know my son. This is a ladies' man. Do you really think you're gonna get married? His mama's not even betting on the relationship. She's like, good luck. I hope it lasts, but do I think it will? No. And I'm just like, do I feel bad for Ayana anymore? No. No. So we're gonna see. Hope it works out. I'm with the mama. Don't think it will, but God works in mysterious ways. Catch y'all at the next commercial break.